Char Margolis, Char Communications Incorporated, and CharVision LLC do not endorse or offer for any purpose but entertainment the views of any guest or other expert on CharVision or UBN.
I knew things before they happened from the time I was a child. At the age of 8, I saw a spirit at the foot of my bed and didn't know what it was. And in my 20s, I finally realized I had a special ability that could help others. I have learned that love never dies. There is a spirit world that can communicate with us, and we all have the gift of intuition. Join me, and together we will explore the possibilities of the unknown from beyond and more. This is CharVision. Hi, everybody. I hope you're doing well. So I wanted to talk a little bit about the movie Ouija, because kids are going out and buying Ouija boards and they're playing with them. And the Ouija board is real. And I'm going to, in the next couple weeks, write a blog on my website about 5 warnings of why the Ouija board can be dangerous. So if you go to char.net, I don't have them down right now, but I am going to do this because people need to know that it's not a toy. There's good and evil that comes through on Ouija boards, and they're real. They're really real. But they're like a sponge for any kind of spirit, good and evil. So anyway, I wanted to just say that. And I'm very excited because I have a business astrologer with us today. Her name is Ashleigh Johnson. Hi, Ashleigh.
Hi, Char.
Thank you so much for being here with us. And you're in Chicago, right?
Yes, I am.
Okay, so you work with established entrepreneurs, and you help people with business and astrology, and you tell them when a good time to make money is and when a slower time is, right?
Exactly.
So tell us a little bit of what you do.
Sure. So with business astrology, it's not the average, tell me, personality and things like that. It delves deeper into kind of how you actually run your business and, what can your business help you do? And sometimes, your business isn't always in agreement with what you want to do. Your business is an entity unto itself. So business astrology gives you an opportunity to really kind of remove creative blocks, remove financial blocks, spiritual blocks that are getting in the way of you making money. Business astrology can help with, your marketing strategy, even knowing when to release things or when to, maybe take something down. Also helping you figure out, who is your target market, who is your audience. Sometimes your audience isn't who you think it is. And also just even down to like what kind of employees you should hire, what traits should they have, what skills should they have, who should you be networking with, there's usually like a core group of signs that help you get things done or get the word out for you. So just a myriad of things that you can learn through business astrology.
How did you get started in this?
I got started actually a few years ago, about 3 years ago. I was going to an astrologer and I kept asking so many technical questions that I felt like, I need to learn this stuff for myself. I've always been into astrology, but I didn't really get into business astrology, like I said, a few years ago when I decided to take astrology seriously and really study and looking kind of for my niche. And once I discovered business astrology, I was like, oh, I like this.
Wow.
Just because I was into business anyway. And I've always wanted to, be an entrepreneur, something I always knew I wanted to do. And plus I was raised by a Capricorn mother. So business is always the topic of conversation.
Yeah, but Capricorns are organized.
Yeah.
My assistant, Nikki's a Capricorn.
Yeah, Capricorns, they're good people to have on the team. That's when you need that sense of discipline and consistency and structure. They're really good for that. And kind of,
what sign are you?
I'm an Aquarius.
Oh, but you're a good business person too.
I am. When I can tap into that Saturn side of Aquarius, I'm a little too Uranian. It's a lot.
So, can astrology improve their business lives? I mean, do you have a lot of clients that have really made a lot of money?
Yeah, I mean, my with astrology, the business life, it takes a lot of stress off, first of all, because it helps you not feel like you're crazy for pursuing this business idea. And a lot of my clients, they need that confirmation, that sense
Mm-hmm.
of, what I'm doing isn't this harebrained scheme. And it gives them a sense of structure and just a sense of ease where they can trust themselves in what they're doing. I mean, some of my clients, one client saw her first 5-figure month after we spoke, just
Wow.
by implementing just some different strategies that worked for her. Instead of she started to do more video, and she also started to do a different kind of outreach, reaching out to more Capricorns instead of, the people she'd been dealing with before. But,
Mm-hmm.
Capricorns were in her 11th house of, the money you make from the company you work for and your network.
Right.
So, just those small, subtle shifts really help put her into a different,
S- s-
place.
So I read today that the the Aries moon, the moon is going into Aries. I don't know how you what the phrase is. What is that?
Yeah, the moon's in Aries right now.
Yeah, like it's
And
starting on Sunday night. So
oh,
for
Aries
everybody
full
watching
moon.
this video, today is October 14th, 2016. Okay, so go on. And so what does that mean?
So there's gonna be a full moon in Aries on Sunday night. It's
Right.
like I believe at midnight. But if you're on the East Coast, it's like nine. So I mean, sorry, Pacific Coast is 9ish.
Mm-hmm.
But basically, a full moon is when the sun and the moon oppose one another. So
Uh-huh.
currently, the sun's in Libra, and the moon's currently in Aries.
And what
And
does
so when
that
that
mean?
it means that we're basically illuminating kind of the deeper parts of our emotions. The moon doesn't have its own light. The moon represents emotions. The sun represents our motivation and how we shine.
Mm-hmm.
So we're kind of at a crossroads. We're in a bit of an opposition, feeling like we want to emotionally assert ourselves in our relationships, but that's the Aries part.
Right.
But the how do we do that? How do we bring balance? Everything doesn't have to be a complete battle, but we still have to negotiate. And so we've been doing a lot of internal work over the last, year or so, just with all the astrological things happening. And right now is where the rubber starts to meet the road.
So is this a
So for
stressful time or an opportunistic time?
a bit of both. It's stressful because we're being basically pushed to take action. And a lot of the opportunity is going to come from how well are you able to break through. Are you really done with all of that old, baggage and whatnot? And are you ready to step into your new identity? So, yeah,
Oh, so that's what that is. The new, is that from Libra or what is that from? The new identity.
that's from the Aries side of things.
Oh,
That's the Aries side of things.
okay. So this is a new beginning time for people then.
Very much so, especially after September, we had a couple of eclipses, and those are basically emotional resets for
Uh-huh.
us.
Okay.
And so now that we've gone through that, now it's time to integrate the things that we've learned and start to reconnect with other people.
And do you do anything about the election? Do you have any thoughts about the election, or do you not want to talk about that?
Oh, goodness.
I mean,
The
talking about
election,
business, Trump is a
yeah,
businessman.
Trump is he's interesting because he's, such a Gemini, and Geminis can be very conservative in their older age.
Mm-hmm.
I found, and I'm just really intrigued to see how he's handling all of this information and just, the media. I mean, Gemini deals with communication, so,
Uh-huh.
it just I don't know what he's doing. It's really hard to call it. Like he's not taking any of like the self-preservation, things. I- Yeah, this election honestly is a toss up because also with Hillary,
Mm-hmm.
there's a lot of debate in the astrological community about the accuracy of her birth chart. There's a couple different times out there, and actually,
Oh.
there's a conference going on, astrology conference in Costa Mesa, not
Uh-huh.
too far from you, and they have a panel going on about the election and things like that. And there's a bit of controversy around, someone says that they have a birth time, and they're trying to not share it. So
So what's the consensus though from like all the astrologers? Do they have one candidate that they think is going to, not that they're rooting for, but that they think is going to win more than another?
people seem to be leaning toward Hillary, but then
Yeah.
there's also, talk of like they don't know if she's gonna, you know, take it honestly, not because she doesn't win it, but because of maybe health reasons or just, I mean, it's really hard to tell. Like
Right.
the astrological community honestly is kind of stumped.
Everybody's
Like
stumped,
we're
right? Everybody's
yeah.
stumped because it's hard to understand. Also, because I don't know astrologically, but it just seems like our country's rebelling in some weird way.
You
Like,
know what? It's great that you say that, because right now, Pluto is in Capricorn.
right?
Pluto deals with transformation and death and rebirth. And the U.S. has Pluto in Capricorn, so we're about to experience our first Pluto return.
Oh,
So it's going to be a big shift around, and actually Capricorn rules government. So it's literally a transformation of the government happening.
well, oh,
And yeah.
it is. It is it's a change of government or the view of how we see our government, right?
Mhm.
I still I mean, I have always thought intuitively that there was going to be a lot more civil unrest. I
I
feel like it's just starting.
It is. It's just starting. Like we're gonna see how things shake out. I mean, currently, Jupiter is in Libra, so
Uh-huh.
Jupiter deals with risk, and abundance and things like that. But right now, we're moving into a phase of negotiation. Libra likes to talk things out and go over agreements and have peace and harmony.
Mhm.
But that doesn't mean that there won't be any unrest.
Mhm.
It just means that things will be settled in a bit of a more diplomatic manner. Libra's definitely like the iron fist and a velvet glove. So
Ooh, that's profound. Wow. Well, I does your astrology also do you see like if the United States has like problems with the earth or earthquakes or do you get into any of that?
I don't get much into that form of astrology. That's mundane astrology.
Mhm.
I know a little bit, but I'm not that well versed in that particular
Okay,
aspect of it.
so if it let's say I'm coming to you and and I want some guidance with my business. Well, what would you do for me?
Well, I'd look at your birth chart and also look at your business's birth chart and also ask, what are some goals that you have in mind
Okay, now
for the next
that's
6 to 7
interesting. You look
months?
at the business birth chart. I don't
hmm
even remember what day I started. It was like over four decades ago.
Well, you know what? The beauty of it is that you can choose your business birthday. You can choose,
Oh.
when you incorporated it. You can choose when you made your first dollar, or just a time where you felt like, your business was officially a business. And
So,
we can go from there.
okay, so you look at when someone incorporated their business. So, wow, I didn't even think of that when I incorporated my business.
It's kind of like your business is your baby.
It is,
It
right?
it's very much, yeah, and also I tend to find that a lot of people's business charts have some characteristics of, their charts. Like, for example, my business has Mercury in Aquarius and a Venus in Aquarius.
Uh-huh.
I also have Mercury and Venus in Aquarius. So it usually the company has a taste of the founder in there somewhere for sure.
Have you written a book yet?
I have not written a book yet,
But you
and
feel like you should. I feel like you should.
the
Mm-hmm.
universe has been sending me several people to ask me to write a book, so
Everybody's
I'm
telling you,
going.
right? I feel like it would
Yes,
be really well received.
I think so too. That what that. Thank you for that. Under this Aries full moon, that's going to be in my third house of communication.
Really?
Uh,
Well,
yeah.
my moon's in Aries,
Oh, really? Oh, you're going to be having a lunar return this
and
weekend.
my
Okay.
rising sign is Libra.
Oh, okay.
What does
So
that
this is going to
mean?
be really interesting for you.
Yeah, I feel like it's a really good time.
Definitely a good time.
Yeah, but I feel like you're supposed to be writing something. And I've done workshops where it's called intuition in the workplace.
Mm-hmm.
But you and it's more about energy and how to use energy and work with people and use your intuition about what choices to make with people. But
Mm-hmm.
I love the fact that you have the astrology take on it because there's so much deeper you can go with this.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, um, what miracles have you seen as a result of your business? Have you seen any?
Oh goodness.
Tell us a
I will say
story.
one of my clients, I guess a miracle for her was being able to start to book international speaking engagements. I mean, she's, there's something that she's always been into. Her company deals with, helping people with public speaking and things of that nature, communication.
Mm-hmm.
And she had this intention to, go to a specific conference and just really start to get known in the international community. And, you know, not even like a month or so after we started working together, I mean, she's, flying around to Zurich and to London and, all these different places, and
Mm-hmm.
everything's just building on top of one another. So being able to see her growth has just really been a serious,
It's so
serious miracle.
exciting.
It's very exciting.
And you helped her get there.
I did. And you know what? It's crazy because like I helped, but she did the work. Like, and that's one of the things with a lot of my clients. It's like, don't come to me unless you're ready to do the work.
Right.
Because that's, astrology is very much, I can only tell you but so much. You have free
Mm-hmm.
will. And what you decide to do with it, with the timing that's in front of you is totally up to you.
You're
And
so
so it's a crapshoot, but I'm all about getting the work done.
you're so wise. Yeah, you're
Thank
so
you.
wise, but I think everything in life, you can lead a horse to water.
Hmm.
We all have free will and choice, so it's the same with astrology, but the thing I love about what you're doing is the planets are already like aligned in a certain place and you can tell people, you know, when to walk away, know when to run, know when to fold them. That song.
Hmm. Yeah.
You ahead of time when the best time to have a business meeting is, or a new business meeting, or a new venture, or like when Mercury's retrograde. What do you say to people about that?
When Mercury's retrograde, it depends on what, sign Mercury's in at the time, but just general Mercury retrograde rules. If you have any big projects that you're working on,
Mm-hmm.
work on them behind the scenes,
Mm-hmm.
review, re-edit, revamp, redesign anything that you've been meaning to fix. Or if there's something that you would like to, kind of beta test and try out and work out the kinks, that's a good time to put it out there. That's what a lot of tech companies do. For example, Apple,
Mm-hmm.
they're notorious for releasing things and announcing things during Mercury retrograde because they want you to find the bugs. They're counting
Oh.
on Mercury retrograde for you to find the bugs in their stuff so they can go back and fix it and then sell it to you again.
Well, I'll tell you who I
So
don't think did that. Samsung and their Note 7.
Samsung, I haven't had a chance to dig into Samsung's chart yet. I'm still searching for a date for them, but it's insane
It
what's
all
happening
those I
with
mean,
them.
people are like getting burnt from their phones blowing up in their pockets.
I wonder if they have anything that's being triggered by Uranus and Aries. Uranus deals with
Oh.
sudden changes and kind of freak occurrences. Aries is a fire sign. So,
Mm-hmm.
I'm wondering what's in their chart, but
They should
yeah,
have called you.
they
And
should.
and
They
how can
should.
people reach you, honey? How can
You can reach me. You can go to ashleighdjohnson.com. That's my
Uh-huh.
website.
Okay.
It's my name, Ashleigh, DJOHNSON. And you can also find me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all of those places at
What's your
Ash.
Facebook?
It's Ashleigh DJ. It's ASHLEIGHDJAY. So Facebook.com/AshleighDJ.
Good. Okay, because I really feel that it would be like such a great help for any of us to counsel with you before starting businesses or taking a new leap in a business.
That's my specialty.
Yeah,
It's what I'm here for.
Yeah, it's fascinating. Well, I appreciate you being here. I look forward to reading the book you haven't written yet.
Thank you. I'm very glad to be
And
here.
I
Thank
wish
so
you
much for
well,
having me.
and I hope one day we'll get to meet in person.
Thank you. Same to you. I hope so too.
Thank you. Take good care of yourself.
Thanks, you
Bye-bye.
too, Char.
Okay, everybody, don't go away because I have a healer coming in. And she's a French chef. So this is very exciting because I love to eat and food and we can eat healthy. If you like what you've seen on CharVision, then go to char.net and book a personal reading with me, or join a group reading, or join one of my workshops where I teach you to be psychic and intuitive. If you like what you've seen on CharVision, then go to char.net and book a personal reading with me, or join a group reading, or join one of my workshops where I teach you to be psychic and intuitive. Hey everybody, you probably think I only do individual readings, but sometimes I get a message for everybody. And I wrote a poem that was channeled through me, and I'd like to read it to you. It's called Until We Meet Again by Char Margolis, a message from heaven. My work is done, it's time to leave. Know that I am also missing you as you grieve. I completed my karma on the earth, and now it is time for my rebirth. I'm flying with eagles and dancing on stars. Please know that I haven't gone far. The love we have will carry us through until the day I am again with you. What an amazing journey this passing over can be. I am in good company. I know you hurt, but please trust me. Our journey together is for eternity. So until the day our souls reunite, stay peaceful and well, and use your spirit sight. I will bring you signs from up above, a butterfly, a bird, my sign of love. Don't worry about me. I'm in good hands. Stay strong, stay positive, and continue to pray. When it is your natural day to graduate from the earth, look for me in the bright white light. We have completed our purpose, and all will be right. This is handmade. It's signed by me. It's an affordable gift for any occasion. Just go to char.net and click on store. Thank you. Hey, we're back, and we have Natasha Manhart here, who is a French chef. But you like to be called Chef Not, right?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay, and you lived in the Alsace region in France?
Yes, I did. Yes,
And I've been there, and it's
wow.
Moulin de Majon.
Oh, yeah, that's very close to where I grew up, actually.
The food was amazing there. Did you know the people there?
Oh, yeah, yes.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I'm sure you do because I'm
Yes.
sure that's
Yes.
your.
I went with my mom like a super long time ago. It was fantastic.
Yeah, and have you had Michelin stars?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, at that time, yes, still. Yeah.
Oh, you have Michelin stars. That's a
Yeah.
big deal, you guys. Especially in Europe, it's a big deal because it's just and you went to Le Cordon Bleu in Paris.
Yes, that's
My
correct.
goodness, and that's where you received your culinary degree in 1995.
Yes, correct.
That must have been so exciting.
Yes, it was. And actually, for a female being a chef over there, it was only guys at that time.
Oh.
And it was like maybe 2 or 3 women, 2 girls
Oh,
at that
no.
time. It was like, whoa, okay, we have to put up with all of that guys, into the chef world. So that was interesting.
And then you were you worked in the French Riviera.
Yes, correct.
At the Intercontinental Carlton Hotel. So
Yes.
that's like the Ritz-Carlton there, right?
Actually, yes.
I've been there because that's where the Cannes Film Festival is.
Exactly, yes, absolutely.
And the food's that's like one of the best places you can ever work. I mean, you're like
so beautiful
a
over there.
star.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so
You
much.
are. You're a star. And where do you
you.
work here? Where are you working here?
Oh, I'm doing private. I teach private cooking class to my clients.
You
for
do?
health and wellness. Yes.
Oh, for health and wellness.
And also it has to be tasty. It has to be delicious. So I use my background as a French chef.
Right.
And I incorporate health and wellness into my dishes.
So that's your major expertise.
Right now, yes. So I was first French, traditional French chef, and then with the years, I kind of like learned more about health and wellness.
Because
and
people's arteries were getting clogged from all
Exactly.
the all the
the fat,
creams and the fat and the butter and
yes, and the gluten and all this.
So what do you use now? What's one of your main?
Plant-based, basically. I can do also vegan, vegetarian, but it depends of the client. Some people like it, some people don't. So I really have a consultation before with them and ask them what they prefer, and if they have particular goal in mind, if their mind is to lose weight, if the goal is to lose weight or feeling better, having more energy, having more beauty, having a better skin. So it's all depends. So I ask them, and then I do some menu according to their need.
And you make everything tasty, right?
Absolutely, of course.
I was once a vegetarian, but I just wasn't a good vegetarian.
Okay.
I just didn't cook well. I mean, but I can cook. I like to cook, but not like you. Nothing like you. It's so exciting. So you use the good oils.
Yes, I use coconut oil.
Coconut oil is very healthy.
Olive oil, but I don't cook with it. That's gonna be cold. This means in salad or in some dish on the top of it, because it depends. Some oil at different degrees of to keep the vitamins alive, and so we don't.
Oh,
yes.
How do you keep the vitamins alive? How do you do that?
So coconut doesn't matter. You can fry with it. You can saute with it. But the olive oil has to be used cold. And also I use other oil that's more exotic, like avocado oil is also very delicious.
Avocado
and healthy.
oil.
A lot of vitamin E, super good for your skin. And
I saw a 60-minute show once where they were saying that the oil wasn't pure. Like most of the oil that we buy is not pure. Is that true?
Yes, it depends. The big supermarket, they modify, they add some preservative color, or they dilute the oil with colza oil that could be genetically modified. So we really have to read the label. But even so, sometimes there is people who are not honest and just dilute it anyway. So we have to make sure we know where is the farm, where is the farmer doing the oil, where is it coming from?
Where do you get your oil?
I get it from Italy, of course.
From Italy, of course, right? That's the best place.
Exactly.
But not coconut oil.
No, coconut oil, I make sure it's organic. I
right.
look online and I do research, and I have my preferences where I like to shop online, basically, to have different products. So some exotic, some less exotic, some more European. So it's depends. I like to mix a lot of different international cuisine also to incorporate, and a lot of spices, because spices are very, very good for your health too.
They've got to be. They probably cleanse you out very well, the spices, right?
Oh, yes. Every spices are specific for certain things, so some for your blood, some for...
Like what's good for blood? What spice?
Well, cayenne pepper give you like a
cayenne pepper.
A kick. And
a
it helps
kick.
with your blood circulation and stuff like that. And also with the brain, the color in your face and stuff like that. So it's amazing. Yes, I love cayenne pepper. But organic.
Organic cayenne pepper.
Yes.
Pepper. Okay.
Cayenne
Not paper. Pepper. Sorry. Okay, and then let's say someone has a sinus infection.
Okay. Garlic.
Garlic.
Yeah, garlic is very good. And wasabi. Wasabi.
Wasabi.
That's
Wasabi.
the best. That's the best.
Japanese. So you combine Japanese, Italian, French. You use all different spices.
Yes, but not all together.
How can people find you? I mean, I'm fascinated with you.
Well, I have different websites, but right now the best way to reach me is through my email address.
And what is that?
So my email address is natashamanart@gmail.com.
Is it up there?
I'll put it up right now.
Okay, we're getting it up, kids.
NATACHAMANNHART @gmail.com. I
Okay.
can forward all the information about my website and the different things.
But you
I'm
wrote a
doing.
book.
It's in the final editing right now, and the
Oh,
book,
so it's not coming
yes.
out till 2017.
Exactly. February, hopefully. So I'm talking about food, how food has been modified over the year. This is not the same thing we are eating like 60, 70 years ago.
Right.
Where it was still pretty healthy. The milk was more healthy. The
Right.
cheese was more healthy.
Everything has preservatives, right?
Exactly. And even the grain are changing, are different. Everything has been modified,
Ugh.
preserved, changed.
Yeah.
And our body are not meant to
Is
have...
it from fertilizer? What is
It
it?
could be, yes. It could be fertilizer, the different process and everything they change in laboratory to improve the
And-
grain.
So if people want to get a hold of you, they can go to your website and you will teach people. Do you cook for people as well, or you just teach them of how to cook healthy?
I teach them, basically. But
You teach them how to.
Yes. And also for the book, I also have, besides the food, I also say what kind of dangerous cookware we could have. Because
Dangerous cookware.
dangerous cookware.
What's dangerous?
Well, some cookware who are made with toxic components that can get you sick. So you have to be aware of that. But
How do we know? I know we
it's
don't.
in the book.
Oh, it's in your book.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so we can't really say it on the air because somebody might try to sue us. But okay, and also do you? I have a personal question. I use Celtic
Sure.
sea salt all the time because the gray
Yes.
sea salt is so healthy for
That's a
you.
good one.
Do you use it?
I do.
And what's another good salt? Because we all love salt.
Himalayan salt are very good, but
Himalayan.
you have to make sure it's not kind of like a fake because they also have...
Is that the pink? The
Yes.
pink one?
Mm-hmm.
So the Himalayan salt and the Celtic sea salt. Well, I can't wait to read your book.
Thank
I
you.
hope you'll come back and next time bring food.
Oh, sure, yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Dessert, starter, whatever you want.
My taste buds are already going about how
Sure.
delicious your food is. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
Be well. Okay, everybody,
Thank
don't go
you.
away because I'm going to be reading for somebody I've never read before, and it's live, so God help me. Hey, everybody, it's Char. Please join me in Encinitas at the Seaside Center for Spiritual Living. I'm doing readings on November 4th. The tickets are only $25. And then on the 5th, I'm doing a day workshop where I teach you to be intuitive and psychic. Why not learn to prevent problems and attain goals in your life? I can't wait to see you there. Hey, everybody. You probably think I only do individual readings, but sometimes I get a message for everybody. And I wrote a poem that was channeled through me, and I'd like to read it to you. It's called Until We Meet Again by Char Margolis, a message from heaven. My work is done, it's time to leave. Know that I am also missing you as you grieve. I completed my karma on the earth, and now it is time for my rebirth. I'm flying with eagles and dancing on stars. Please know that I haven't gone far. The love we have will carry us through until the day I am again with you. What an amazing journey this passing over can be. I am in good company. I know you hurt, but please trust me. Our journey together is for eternity. So until the day our souls reunite, stay peaceful and well, and use your spirit sight. I will bring you signs from up above, a butterfly, a bird, my sign of love. Don't worry about me. I'm in good hands. Stay strong, stay positive, and continue to pray. When it is your natural day to graduate from the earth, look for me in the bright white light. We have completed our purpose, and all will be right. This is handmade. It's signed by me. It's an affordable gift for any occasion. Just go to char.net and click on store. Thank you. Okay, we're back, and I'm going to be reading for Keith. Thank you for being here, Keith, and thank you for trusting me.
You're welcome.
I
Thank
appreciate
you.
it. Okay, so I need you to be just open-minded about everybody living and deceased. I want to say my prayer protection because it makes me for sure know that we're only going to good energy, okay? Because there's good and bad over there, you guys. No Ouija boards. We ask the universal consciousness and God that holds the highest spiritual power of knowledge, wisdom, and truth to guide and protect us as we communicate with our guides and angels in the spirit world and tap into the wisdom of the universe. We respect this opportunity and take full responsibility to use this not for ego or controlling others, but with the pure intention of spreading love and healing life on this earth and beyond. I'm getting two things. I'm getting first a J or G person. Do you have a J or G person close to you? Is there somebody who's like a John or middle name John or Joseph or J?
Not sure.
Or last name? I'm hearing this. He's gonna say, oh yeah, I work with a guy like that, but I just forgot about it. It doesn't make sense to you.
No.
The other thing I'm getting is an M or A person. Starts with an M or an A. Don't just think of one person. You need to be open-minded about everybody and everything.
Okay.
Is there an A or M person?
Yes.
Is A or M?
M.
A female?
Yes.
M. Is it spelled M-A-R?
Yes. Yes.
Like Mary or Margaret?
Yes.
Is she deceased?
I don't think so.
Okay. Do you not know who your parents are? Were you adopted?
I wasn't adopted. I was in foster care.
You were in foster care. Okay. Was Mary a foster mother?
Yes.
Okay. Because I see you as somebody that doesn't really know all their heritage or was taken from one home to another. There's also a J initial, and I don't know who this is, but it's somebody I think connected maybe to Mary or the foster care that happened, and maybe you don't know about it or you don't remember. But was there also abuse around you? Was
Yes.
there abuse when you were younger?
Yes.
Okay, and was somebody was someone put in prison?
No.
Okay, but were they reprimanded for their abuse? Because I feel like you went through a really sad time.
Yes.
I feel like you didn't have like a comfort place, a place of comfort. But Mary was somebody who was she more positive?
Yes.
Mary, so she showed you what love was.
Yes.
Yeah, I feel that about her, but you don't talk to her now?
No.
Have you thought about trying to reach her or
Yeah.
connect with her?
Yes.
I feel like you need to. Was there any kind of sexual abuse around you?
No.
Have you had any issues around your own sexual something?
No.
Okay. Why am I seeing an issue about this? Was there someone around you that had this?
Possibly.
Okay. Like somebody close to you?
No.
Or somebody that you lived with?
No.
Who was this?
I mean, the only person I know is a person I know's ex-husband.
Abused them?
Didn't abuse them. but
Or abused the children?
Yes.
Is this somebody that's your girlfriend or romance?
Yes.
Okay. Was she not certain if they were abused or not?
Yes.
I feel like there was some kind of pedophile something or another. There's that energy. That's not the person sitting in the room with you, is it?
Yes.
Okay, because there's another person in the room with us guys. So, okay, and I don't know that you can prove this, but I feel like the kids need counseling. Have the kids had counseling about this? Do you think that this happened though? You're sure of it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think so.
I'm sure of it too. I feel like that the kids are okay, but I feel like it's needed for them. Like if they talked about it, it would be healing and helpful to get maybe a therapist or someone involved with this. But the kids love you, right?
Yes.
Because I feel like you're more of a stable energy around them. Who is John or Joseph or James? Who is that? Do you know this? Do you know who this is?
He has a nephew. named
A nephew named James?
Yes.
Okay. Are you close with him?
At one time I was.
Okay. And are you like wondering if you should reconnect with him or not? Or reconnect with family? Are you thinking of reconnecting with certain family people? I feel like you need to be careful. I don't know if somebody's going to try to connect with you or birth parents or birth siblings. Maybe James is one of those. I don't know, but I feel like you need to protect yourself and be careful of who you connect with.
Okay.
Who is Leela or L? Laura, Lisa, L.
I mean, we know Aaliyah.
Leah, who is this?
She's one of our students.
Oh, she's a student for you.
Yes.
Okay. Do you have a business?
Yes.
You own a business?
Yes.
Okay. Do you guys do more than just your business? Are you more like a family and help people and connect with people and try to help heal people?
Yes.
Yeah, I feel this about you and about your business. Are you opening another business? A second storefront? A second place?
Yes.
And also, are you doing things where you do private sessions or private something where you go to people's homes? Or people come, something private?
Maybe, yes.
I feel like they're telling, I'm not even sure what it is you're doing, but I'm feeling like that there needs to be something like with private would be a good opportunity for you. Who's Robert or Robert? Who is that?
That's my father.
Your real father?
Yes.
Are you away from him?
Yes.
Is he deceased?
Yes.
Okay. I feel like he's coming in here. I feel like he wants to apologize to you. I feel like he had his own emotional issues and imbalances. I don't know if he drank. Was he alcoholic?
Yeah.
Alcoholic. And I feel like he's trying to elevate his soul to a better place. And you never really got approval from your dad, but I feel like Robert's coming in right now to give you approval, to let you know that he's proud of you and you're so much 10 times the man he ever was. And he's really trying to elevate his soul to a higher place. But if there was a question about you seeing natural family, they're telling me you need to hold back from that. Do you have a question for me?
Pertaining to that, or
Anything. Is it about your mom?
no?
Okay, what?
I have major business moves that I'm making.
That you're making?
Yes.
I feel like some are good and some are not. I feel like you can't push a string. I have a friend named Bob. We call him Buddha Bob. He says you can pull a string, but you can't push a string. You can't force something to be if it's not the right energy, the right place, the right time. So I feel like you don't like to give up on anything. But okay, so I hit a note there, I think. Everybody's laughing. And I feel like some things you need that might be wiser to just put on hold and let it find its own way in time, where there's other things that may not be as exciting or as creative as you have wanted to be, but that are solid, common sense ideas that can still be nurtured to bring income for you. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. I'm not telling you to give up on your dreams. I'm just saying that you need to find another way to go in and around and about them, because whatever you're doing now, they don't seem to be coming to fruition. Does that make sense? Big time, right? It's not that you're a failure. You're not a failure. It's just that you have to find another way. You know, to get from California to New York, there's different roads you can take. I'm feeling it needs a different road. Anyway, so did you know your dad at all? Did you know
Yes.
Robert at all?
Yes.
Okay. And was he abusive, Robert? He was
emotionally,
emotionally.
yeah.
Yeah, because he's apologizing again. And but you will have success with your business, and it will keep doing well. Were you in an earthquake? Why am I seeing water? I don't know why I'm seeing an earthquake. Have you been in an earthquake?
I've been in an earthquake before.
Do you guys have like earthquake kits or water, or I don't know why that just came to me like this. But I'm not trying to scare you or anything like that. I just want to make sure there's water, that you have water. I don't know. There might be some issue with either blackouts or earthquake or something. I'm not saying anybody's going to get hurt, but maybe just inconvenienced in some way. I don't know why I'm seeing it. I don't know why I'm saying that, and I don't even know the timing with this. But and also, was there anybody who tried to break in or take money from you, or one of your people that come to your services? Was there a purse stolen, or somebody tried to steal something from a car, or a purse, or purse snatch, or something like this?
Doesn't ring a bell.
Okay. I feel like, do people leave purses out where other people can get them where you work? Like anybody can just go up there and take their purses?
Possibly.
I feel like you need to protect purses more, or protect people's belongings, where somebody just might run in and, you know, like I saw in the news that people like are pumping gas, women are pumping gas, and guys are going to their front door of their passenger side, opening the door, crouching down, getting their purses and leaving. So I feel like there may be like an upbeat in robberies or whatever. So I feel like you need more protection, or people need to keep their purses in a more protected place, or their valuables. Where is this? And what is your business?
Martial arts.
Oh, you're a
studios.
martial arts studio. That's right. I thought you looked familiar. But didn't I read for somebody else from the martial art? It was you. Mm-hmm. My God, you don't even look the same. I'm so sorry. Okay. That makes sense to me. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for allowing me to read for you.
Thank you.
Yeah, I hope you accept your dad's apology, because he wants to grow spiritually, and you're a much older soul than he is,
Yeah.
because you've had so many more hard life's lessons, but you've stayed true to who and what you are. You're like God's child. You're more like God's child than, and I feel like you need to see Mary. I feel like you need to know about Mary. I feel like Mary's energy still thinks about you or loves you or cares about you. Okay? All right. Well, thank you.
Thank you so
Oh,
much.
it's my pleasure. Okay, everybody. Well, I appreciate you watching. I'm excited to see you next week. And happy Halloween, and be careful when you go out trick-or-treating, kids. And stay in the white light. Always stay protected. We all need to do this, because there's good and bad on the other side. And we always want to make sure only the good is around us, and so you know nothing can get you. No one and nothing has power over you unless you give it to them. So stay in the light. God bless you. Be well. Thank you. Bye-bye.